Hi guys, welcome back. So just a really quick guide on how to replace the hard drive on your PS Pro. You won't need that much tools around you, just a Phillips head screwdriver, hopefully a nice one so you don't ruin the screw, which is quite an aesthetical screw with all the PlayStation symbols. And the size is 2.5 millimeters. It's the Phillips screw. So to access the hard drive tray, you have to turn your PS Pro on the back and then remove this plastic part which is covering the hard drive tray. You just pull up from the bottom and it snaps. It's a snap fit piece of plastic with just a couple of snap-in locks. This will expose the screw which is holding the tray in place, much like it did with the old PlayStation 4. And it's also, like I told you, an aesthetical screw, so it's really nice with all the PlayStation symbols. So just be careful, use the right size screwdriver, be gentle, and remove the screw. And once the screw is removed, don't lose it, you just pull the tray and the hard drive is detached from the connector. So here's the original hard drive, which is kept in place by 4 screws on the sides. So here I have somewhere my replacement hard drive. Here it is. So this is the new one I will be installing, and all I need to do is remove these 4 screws and mount it with the connector on the same position on this tray, slide it right back in and close everything up. So I think these are the same size. Yes, they are. So be gentle, don't ruin your screws, people. Okay, so these rubber bushings here in the metal frame are done to basically support and isolate the hard drive from the frame, because the hard drive will actually vibrate. So this is a dampener for that vibrations. So if you are not careful, if you damage the screws or cut the rubber, then don't go around saying, oh, my PS4 is so noisy, Sony is so bad, because you just need to be careful when you're doing this stuff. I mean, it's just removing screws. I know it's simple, but keep in mind that every part is there for a reason, and you just don't need the force of a gorilla to remove this one. So you remove the original hard drive, which is again HGST. It's quite a good unit actually, 4500 RPM. So you can, I usually recycle this in network drives, NAS, or if you have an old laptop, maybe this is quite a good hard drive, honestly. It's a SATA 3 gigs per second, quite good, but it's no match for the new hard drive. So there we go, it was mounted this way. Mine is quite thinner, so I just wanted to show you that the original one is thicker actually, because it has this metal part, while this one is really compact. This is really nice drive. So okay, we will be sorting this way, so there's no other possible orientation. Okay, so you just screw this together again. Be careful again when doing this, and use the opposite side screws so you will put the frame and the hard drive in place Okay, so no need to lock them with a lot of torque, just screw them in place and that's it. They're just positioning the hard drive. And as I told you before, you want basically not a rigid connection, but you want the hard drive to be kind of suspended on the frame with these rubber bushings, which will then isolate vibrations from the main frame, reducing the noise. There you go. Last one. So there you go. You can check that the hard drive is properly centered. Every screw is locked in place, and now we are ready to insert back our HDD on its drive. So face down. There you go. It slides just right in and it connects. Then you put back the nice screw which is holding the tray in place. Again, don't use too much force, and you snap this right back in and done. So as you can see, it's quite a simple operation, real quick. Then obviously you will have to transfer your data from an old system, or in case you had data on your old drive, you will need to do a backup on either a USB external drive or another PlayStation now that you can transfer